You know, an interesting fact is, so you can grow out of an allergy.
Yeah.
You can also grow into an allergy.
Yeah, it comes and goes, doesn't it?
Yeah, so I'm allergic to Marmite, and it is tragic. It's sad, and I love it so much. So I'd have it as I was younger. It was a constant thing, right? Love Marmite. Just with butter on toast and Marmite, it's delicious. I love it so much. And then one day I started getting so ladies and gents will know when you get like filler in your lips, you sometimes get a little lump. I haven't had filler in my lips for 8 years, long time. But you get little lumps under here sometimes. You can do. So it was like that. It's like you got a lump, like a pea or something in your lip. But then, and that happened one day after having Marmite on toast, but I didn't relate it to the Marmite. Fast forward, next week or something, I had Marmite on toast, and this part of my lips swelled. It was hard. It was like rock solid hard, and it was like I'd had lip filler. Like this, right? My friend Trev sent me this funniest picture, like saying it was me. Anyway, I remember that. It's just come up. Still didn't think it was the Marmite, but didn't really get it. I think my eyes were swollen and everything else. And I didn't have it for ages. Then I had it again another time, and every so often I'd get my lips. And I thought, this must be Marmite. So I didn't have Marmite like for ages.
Have you tried it recently?
Well, this is a story, right? I didn't have it for a couple of years, and I just salivated if anyone had, and I was like, I really love Marmite, I can't. So then a couple of years later, I was at home and I thought, I'm going to have some Marmite on toast just to see. And sure enough, full on, lips started to swell. I felt a little bit breathy, but I don't know if that was the panic going on. So I had to call 111. They sent out the paramedics and they had to do my bloods and everything. Let's check my, they're like, don't have it again because an allergy can get worse. So it's really weird. It can never be, it's always, I'm going to say it's always best to go to a specialist in general if you've got an allergy, because it can get better, because sometimes people reintroduce things and it can get better. But I was also told it can get worse. And then since then, I have had to go and I sort of research into intolerance, allergies and stuff, because then I was diagnosed with histamine intolerance. So if I have too much histamine in my body, I come out in a reaction. A lot of the time, puffy eyes, and that's like a symptom. And so you can build up histamine in your body in quite a lot. Too much histidine and things, which is in like if you have your essential amino acids and things, histidine is obviously one of those. Too much histidine is a precursor, well, histidine is a precursor for histamine. If I have too much histamine, I can come out in a reaction. So I have like a grass allergy. So in the summer, I can get a little reaction, hay fever. But if I have too much histamine or too much exposure to the grass pollen, and if I had Marmite, which I won't, or if I have something else that's a high in histamine, avocado, spinach, things I love, too much of these things, things like, I want to say raw meats, pastrami, things like smoked salmon, aged meats, things like that, then my reaction is worse. Interesting. Too much histamine. So, and that can come out in flu-like symptoms as well. So, good topic, to be fair, on the health and everything else. Allergies can improve. Go and see a specialist.